All right, so I made this post about crypto to kind of talk about my own journey and educate anybody else who might be interested in learning about crypto for their own sake. I started my trip down the rabbit hole around Thanksgiving of 2021. I wanted to just try to learn about it from my own perspective, and to do this, I decided I would start by creating my own coin, cryptocurrency, just to do it for an educational exercise. The first thing you want to do if you're interested in anything about crypto is you need a way to store it. And to do this, you need what's called a crypto wallet. For this exercise, I'm going to show you a crypto wallet called Metamask. It's very functional um, and usable on a lot of different types of devices. It's very good used for what are called decentralized exchange, um, being able to connect to multiple different blockchains and store your crypto that way. So we'll just kind of walk through that. It's a good starting place for anybody that wants to learn. And then over the course of several more videos, we'll go through kind of how to create your own coin and what the different chains might be and why they're relevant and things like that. So to get MetaMask, we just go to Google and type in MetaMask. Go to metamask.io and click download here. So MetaMask is most commonly used on browsers as a browser extension, whether you do it in Google Chrome, Firefox, Brave, Edge, whatever browser there. There is also an Android app and an iOS app if you want to use it on your phone. So I'm just going to go here and add it to Firefox, as that's what browser I'm currently using. And it pops up here, a little fox mask. We click on the extension and it'll load up. And it'll give us our little guy here, and we got to set it up for the first time. So if you already have a wallet, you can import the wallet here using your secret phrase. If you don't, you can create a new wallet. And so for the sake of the video, we're going to go ahead and create a new wallet. We say that we're going to agree. You never want to give out your keys, your address, balances, and those kind of things. So say I agree. We're going to create a password. And this is going to talk to you about your securing your wallet using the secret recovery phrase. This is very important to keep and not share with anybody, as it makes it so that they could potentially just take everything you have in your wallet. You can watch the video to get an idea. We're just going to skip it for now. I'm going to go here and reveal it. So here is my 12-word recovery phrase. Just going to store this in a text document for the moment. And then we go back and verify it. So, and confirm. We have now created our wallet. Super easy. Tells us all what's going on here. So this is your main wallet here. It connects directly to the Ethereum mainnet to start, but the nice thing with MetaMask is you can actually connect it to a whole variety of blockchains, especially the ones that are based on Ethereum, and going through those channels. This here is your address. So you see the abbreviated version. You can't see the whole thing unless you paste it out. So this is our whole address. This is essentially like an email address for your crypto funds. So anybody that wants to send things to you will get tracked to this address. Any transactions that you do will get tracked to your your wallet address there, and be visible on the blockchain via that. As we start to do things, I'm probably going to use the Avalanche network. And for the sake of learning, you can actually do almost everything on test networks. So right now, Ethereum's pretty expensive. Actually, a lot of the cryptos are pretty expensive. There are cheap ones, such as like a Polygon is fairly cheap to start working with and playing with. But I'm going to use Avalanche. So we'll just go ahead and install the Avalanche network here. And the easiest way to do that is to type in Metamask AVAX testnet. Then click on the first link and scroll down, and there's your settings. Here's what we need to connect to the Avalanche network. So Metamask actually just comes into it for us, and if we say approve, it should show up. All right, so we come to our Avalanche docs here. We're going to say add a network. And we come and we grab this information here. So we will use the network name. We're going to change this to testnet so that we can remember. We're going to add our RPC, chain ID, currency symbol of AVAX, and our Explorer. And save. And here now we have the Avalanche test network. And now if we ever want to do anything in the Avalanche network or the Avalanche test network, we need to have some Avalanche. And you can do this by going to AVAX faucet. So if we come here to our Avalanche faucet, let's say we're not a robot, and we come to MetaMask and we get our address as mentioned before, and we paste that into this link. We request. This sends a message to the blockchain saying that we would like some Avalanche for testing. It's going to send us some of that AVAX to our address, and it confirms that with the transaction hash. And now in our wallet, we have 10 AVAX. Uniquely too, so all transactions on the blockchain, on Ethereum, on Avalanche, on Polygon, all of those have their own scan networks. So here, since we're on the test network, we just need to make sure that we're going to the right one. So Snowtrace is what Avalanche uses to track all the blockchain transactions. So if I go to the testnet for snowtrace.io, I can just put in that transaction hash for our funding of the account here. And it'll show us. So they sent 10 AVAX from this address to our wallet address, which is the same as this one here. So this 165 ending number. So from here, 10 Avalanche, it cost 6 cents, the equivalent of 6 cents in US dollars, or 0.00065625 Avalanche to make that transaction happen. So this is kind of cool because you can start to be able to track things through the blockchain as you're starting to interact with it. You can go look at your wallet and see. So this wallet, you can see has these things here attached to it. If we had other cryptos or test cryptos in the wallet, we would be able to see those listed here. um, and go from there. So this is hopefully a good video for just an introduction to MetaMask and how to use it. In the coming videos, we'll talk a little bit more about how to transfer cryptos between accounts. We'll probably look at creating your own coin if you're interested in that. I personally have a lot of interest in the applications for cryptocurrency in use with branding, whether that's the actual usage of the currencies for different applications or NFTs and values that can be tagged to those. There's just a lot of cool things you can start to do with it. But I hope you found this video educational, and if you have any comments, let me know.